Welcome guys to a new video. In this video, let's continue our discussion about firms theory within microeconomics. And in this video, we will learn about return to scale, which is one of the basic and foundation topic in firms theory, but it's at the same time it's very important practically. Because mostly when the firms want to change its level of operation, the concepts of return to scale is very important for decision making at that time. Because when the firm wants to change the level of operation, it means the level of output, the firm should decide how much change should bring in the level of input to lead up to the amount of increase or decrease in the output level that what the firm wants. So that's why, based on the concept of return to scale, the firm make decision on increasing or decreasing their output level and also input level, because the change in output level will caused by the change in input level. So what does that mean, return to scale? Suppose that we have a vector of inputs, x, and this input vector is the combination of labor and capital. Suppose we have two inputs, L and K. So X is L and K. So what the concept of return to scale says, the return to scale says if we scale up or down all inputs by the same amount. What does it mean? It means if we increase or decrease all inputs, in this case, labor and capital, by the same amount T, suppose T as an amount, by the same amount T, so what will happen to the level of output? By scaling up, we means that by scale up, it means that the T is greater than 1. Means we increase the level of input more than what we have now. And scale down means that T is less than 1. It means we decrease the level of input than what we have now. So in both cases, what will happen to the output level? There are three outcomes may be possible, three types of return to scale. The first one is constant return to scale. What constant return to scale means? What constant return to scale means? It means that if we have a production function which is y is equal to f of x, again x is L and K. But for the simplicity, we just write down x as a vector. It means if we scale up or down all inputs by amount of t, all the inputs by amount of t, what will happen to the output level? What will happen to the output level? In case of constant return to scale, if we increase or scale down, scale up or scale down all input by the same amount of t, if it's equal to, in the case, if we increase our output level by that amount, f of x, if tx is equal to t multiplied by f of x. What does it mean? It means that if we increase or decrease our input level or input by the same amount of t, the output level increase or decrease exactly by the same amount. In the case of constant return to scale, we assume that t is greater than and equal to 0. Any number. Means increase or decrease. That means greater than 1 or less than 1, up to 0. So in this case, that means if we increase or decrease inputs, the increase or decrease of output will be exactly the same level. Will be exactly the same level. So the next one is increasing return to scale. Increasing return to scale. In the case of increasing return to scale, if we scale our input level, the output that we bring up by scaling this input level, if it's greater than t multiplied by the existing output level. What does it mean? It means if we double our input level, suppose t is 2, double. If we double our input level, the output that we results from the doubling of input is greater than double. That means if we double inputs, the output increase, but more than double. The output increase, but more than double. It's called increasing return to scale. Increasing return to scale. And the concepts of increasing return to scale, we say that the t is greater than 1 because we are scaling up. And also the third case is decreasing return to scale. The decreasing return to scale, it means if we scale our input level, but the output that we will have by this scaling is less than that one. If we double our input level, the output will increase but less than double. The output will increase but less than double for all t greater than 1. So there are 3 outcomes will we have by scaling up or down on our output level. So this is the concept of return to scale. In the next video, we will work on a practical example about the concept of returns to scale. Up to next video, see you.